How do you spot the word for father in hieroglyphic texts like these and write something for your father in hieroglyphs? That's up next. The word for father in ancient Egyptian was it, as we pronounce it today. That is written with a reed leaf hieroglyph, a bread loaf hieroglyph, and then a very unusual use of the horned viper sign. Sometimes they also included a seated man determinative, but sometimes they leave it out. I mentioned the horned viper is an unusual use here, and that's because usually this is the sound like the letter F. But in this particular case, it's being used not for a sound, but it seems to be an unusual use of a categorizing kind of word we call a determinative. You will only see this use, though, in this one word for father, not like this anywhere else. Now, this is a super useful word to know because fathers appear on temple scenes of gods and kings, and also on many people's private monuments, like tomb chapel walls and stelae, such as you see here on the stela that belonged to a man named Mentuoser. Mentuoser's stela has a bit of an unusual case, though, which we'll get to in just a moment. First, have you joined my new free 5-day hieroglyph Jumpstart challenge yet? Learn to read the most common hieroglyphs as if they were English in just 5 days, and it's totally free to sign up at voicesofancientegypt.com/challenge, and that'll be linked in the description below. The strange thing about Mentuoser's stela is that his father, Intef, is seen bringing offerings for Mentuoser, and is said to, quote, cause his name to live. Usually, we would expect it to be the other way around. That is, a son doing these things for his often already deceased father, such as we see on this other stela here. Now, perhaps Intef outlived his son Mentuoser and ended up helping to bury him and take care of his offering cult, along with Mentuoser's children, who are also shown here. But family monuments aren't the only place you'll see the word for father. You'll also often see it on temple walls, such as in this scene from the Temple of Karnak, where the king offers to the god Amun. Amun is labeled, quote, his father, meaning the father of the king, and showing the king's close connection as well as approval by the gods. You'll also see the word for mother used in this way to label the relationship between kings and goddesses too. And you can learn more about the word for mother in hieroglyphs right here, or catch another video on family in ancient Egypt right here.